how does this even come to happen? What's your background to end up here?
Here by the dumpster? Well, come a long way. 25 years of taking a few guitar lessons, playing in crappy garage bands, playing in crappy bars, writing lots of songs, most of them crappy, you know, and just like years and years of crap. You have the influences of all the people's record collections and amazing CDs, and you're influenced by all the different people you play with, all the things that happen to you, like your heart gets broken and your car gets broken, and you know, things get broken, and you keep fixing them, and so it's all that stuff kind of combined, and then 25 years later you get to sit here.
We grew up with our father playing music for us. He was like a folky kind of guy, and to experience that live in your living room as a kid is I'm appreciating now more than ever.
My latest sun is sinking fast. My race is near.
So I worked really hard for many years studying jazz, you know, bass playing, and so I learned a lot about music and harmony, and then also different kind of folk music from all over the world, you know, Brazil, West African, just all kinds of stuff, you know, just being a hungry musician and searching out as many influences as I could. When you start doing that, you start finding what the heart of it is. And I think what's the beautiful thing that's great about playing with a family member, you know, with blood, and with any musician that you have chemistry with, you know, the music kind of tells you where to go.
One time Chris and I were jamming.
What was that?
Play that little.
Well, we just had I mean, you know, it just was improvised, really.
But we were just jamming. And Tyler came up with this monster drum part. The music makes you feel a certain way. It has a certain emotion to it. So, you know, this has got a rockin' kind of peppy thing, but it's also there's almost some humor in it. I don't know. And there's a little sex in it too. You know, the idea for it, I just heard somebody say it. I heard my father-in-law, there's a bunch of flies everywhere, and he said, "Man, somebody must have made a shoe fly pie." And I was like, "Shoe fly pie?" I didn't even know what one was. I had to look it up. It's like made by the Amish, I think. Somehow that groove, just to me, I picture a lady with a beer in one hand, cigarette, kind of shaking a little bit. She's 42 maybe, single. Hit it. I'm gonna give you the wheel, I'm gonna let you drive, but you gotta make me shoot fly high. You gotta make me shoot fly high. Love and Arms is something we wrote at a time. Our mother she passed away a couple years ago, and she died of ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a disease that affects all your voluntary muscles. The Love and Arms part came from the point in her disease where she could no longer embrace us, you know, her kids, and sort of give her a hug, and she didn't really have the control over her arms anymore. The songs that I am always attracted are somewhat ambiguous enough to be interpreted in different ways, you know. And so I feel like that one's kind of like it, because I like when people come up and say, "I love that song, you know, it really got me through a tough time," and it may be a completely different tough time than we had, but it's still, the emotion was the right kind of thing to connect.
Yeah, you might think you know what you're doing, but then like 2 months later, you realize, you see it for what it is.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden, certain lines in a song will hit you where they had a different meaning than what you thought they were when you wrote them down.
Yeah, you got a good mind to pray. They say it's our party's plan, but what if he's got slippery hands? It's a sad face you're wearing, like a burned out sign, 'cause you messed up loving arms. miss those loving arms. Yeah, you miss those loving arms. And you got a good mind to pray. They say it's our party's plan, but what if he's got the slippery hand? Well, goddamn, you're a boy, not a man. When you miss those loving arms. Someday, when you're up there flying, and you miss those loving arms, it isn't so far away, the sweet lullaby. When you miss those loving arms.
Right on there. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Good stuff. That was awesome. Keep that one rolling.
Wanna jam a little bit?
Yeah, we just.
Let's do like when I was young or something happy.
Yeah.
When I was young, I used to say my prayers while I was feeling. When I was young, I didn't worry about the things I couldn't understand. When I was young, I didn't know anything about hurting and healing. When I was young, I guess I didn't believe I'd ever be a man. But now I'm grown, yeah, things are not exactly what they seem. I think about God.